Gordon was nowhere to be seen.
Gordon! Where are you? Here I am, sir.
But try as he might, Gordon couldn't puff out to
Caramel Tank Engine's house.
I know 5 fat people, and this guy is 4 of them. That's right. Hello everyone, Caramel Tank Engine here. We're back with another review. Today's review is on the Motorized 80th Anniversary Classic Gordon. So, in a similar fashion to Greatest Moments Thomas, got my hands on this via the Walmart website. Also, I gotta thank my friend who sent me this link straight away, and I bought this guy almost in an instant. I do have one more Greatest Moments Engine coming from Walmart. I believe it should be coming, I don't know when, but it should be by tomorrow, and which is Wednesday, depending on when I upload this, I don't know. But, yeah, I think it's become a recurring thing that I gotta buy all these motherfuckers from the Walmart website. I just can never find these idiots in person, and it really, really pisses me off. So, yeah, no box, same old, nitrogen, promo of Gordon, same on the side over here, 80th anniversary emblem, jargon on the back, same old, so, yeah, without further ado, let's get this guy cracking. Alright, so here's Gordon out of the package, and I gotta say, he's really better in person than he was depicted in the product images. I think the renders did not do this guy justice at all. But I will say, he is quite the unit in my hands. Like, he's just a big thing. He does have the same old chassis as regular engine. It's just he's got these plastic bits on here that are just elongating him a bit. Interestingly, you can see a counterweight on on his trailing wheel, which that's not typically on his trailing wheels, but you know, I'll let that slide. His face. Yeah, I know a lot of people have complained about his face, like what expression, emotion this is trying to convey. I know exactly what it is. I want some Chick-fil-A. Oh, he probably so fucking fat because of Chick-fil-A. He can't even see all tiny puppies. Oh. Anyways, yeah, it's got some nice rivet detailing over here. Yeah. Anyways, here's his tender. As you can see, it is a new mold from the original tender design. Sadly, I don't have a Trackmaster 2 Gordon or a Playrail Gordon to compare him to, or All Engines Go for that matter. But I do like how they tried to make it just tall enough. It's still a bit dinky, but it's tall enough. Sadly, due to him reusing the chassis of, for rolling stock, it's black and all that, and it's a little bit inaccurate, but that's fine. I'll give it to them. I just wish we got some printing on the front, but I get it, but it would have been nice, to say the least. It has a removable coal load similar to the Talking Gordon that was released right at the tail end of the CGI line. The coal load is different than the Talking Gordon, and he doesn't have that inner rim of coal. I do wish it had a little peg in here, kind of like how the All Engines Go flatbeds work, so the coal wouldn't be as easily lost. And you know what would be really cool is if these coal loads, you could stick them into a coal hopper and you could load it into this. That'd be pretty sick. And here is his coach. As you can see, it is modified from the All Engines Go Andy and Clarabelle molds. But the only downside, due to it being modified from Andy and Clarabelle, it's got these stupid saw blade wheels that I thought we were done with. I hate these. I thought we were past this. It's fine though, but it's not exactly Andy and Clarabelle per se. I mean, the roof is the same, and you know, there's the weird like proportions, and I understand why they did this, because like the height-wise, the express coaches are bigger than Andy and Clarabelle, and they do try to make it different, and I do applaud them for that. I gotta say, this is a very nice piece, and I would definitely want to buy multiple Gordons for this. But honestly, oh shoot, yeah, great model. I do think the All Engines Go Gordon is slightly better, and it's a bit sad that he's just a little bit more proportionate, but he's a great model. Just don't diss him. He is definitely one of the weakest of the bunch, but still a great model. So yeah, let's get some batteries into Sucker, and let's do a little running session, shall we? Alright, time for what we've all been waiting for. Good old running session, here we go. Alright, let's head back to the review table for my final thoughts. So, what do I think of Gordon? I think he's an alright model. I will say, I'm just conflicted, you know. Like, he is better than what the photos made him out to be. But personally, he's not a favorite of mine. Per se, there are some better engines in this line I would like to get my hands on, but he's not bad. Personally, if I were to choose Gordon, I would choose All Engines Go Gordon and just modify him a bit, because it's just so sad that the All Engines Go Gordon has better proportions than this guy. And like, I get it, like they were trying to do, like, look at him next to Thomas. The scaling, and I know what they're trying to get at, but when you try to scale these engines using just the CGI renders alone, it gets a little goofy, especially when you plop them on top of like 11-year-old chassis like this. Like, the height is a problem with me, but I mean, he just rides really high is just what I'm trying to get at. Again, not bad, but just more of my issues with, like, when I do Scotsman, a lot of my issues with Gordon will like be more obvious when I do Scotsman, if that makes sense. But like, the sheer size, I'm like, this guy's just a unit. Like, look at, even next to Hit Toys Thomas, this guy is just a beast. Like, brother. Like, Thomas looks like a narrow gauge engine next to him. Like, that is all Engines Go scaling I've ever seen it. And even so, stop. Okay, see, look at him next to All Engines Go Thomas. Still pretty damn big. Oh, Engines Go Thomas is bigger than him. But still, he's All Engines Go scale essentially, besides his little minor height issue. But still, I prefer All Engines Go Gordon to this. His tender is nice, and I get what they were trying to go at, but I do wish, you know, this piece was like either blue or something, or just made it like more obvious. But it was gonna be way worse, because in the prototype render shown after the Toy Fair or whatever, it was supposed to be red and look really ugly, like these axle boxes or whatever. But the tender's still a little dinky for me, but you know, not a bad model. I still recommend him, but yeah, that's all from me. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and goodbye.